We've just updated our reporting in Roam Plus. The reports accessed by your field sales personnel are more concise and easier to use and are covered in another video. We have also enhanced reporting for sales managers, which we'll cover here. To access reports from your computer, click here. The first report is a traditional sales call report. The default date range for these reports is 30 days, but you can change the values here for any date range. Here you can see all the call records of all of your field personnel arranged chronologically. If you want to look at the activity of a particular person, click on that person's name. If you want to see the call history for a given account, click on their name here. This is a chronological list of all activity with this company. Tags are also displayed here. If you want to display all activity for a particular tag, click on it. You can also download a CSV of this sales information or create a PDF. This PDF can now be saved or printed by right-clicking on the report. The second, and I think more valuable report, is the Accounts Activity Report. This is a new user summary page. In just a few seconds, it gives you a glimpse of all activity of your staff. This column is last login. All users with a green 0 days have logged in today. Red values indicate users that have not logged in the last 24 hours and how many days it's been since they've used Roam Plus. This is the touch column that indicates how many times a given user has added information to Roam within the date range. This column is the touch rate, or what percentage of users' accounts show activity in this time period. This is a great place to compare the activity of your different team members. Click on a name to examine the details for a salesperson. These bar graphs give you a snapshot of the user's accounts. In this example, Mike has interacted with or touched 72% of his accounts. A typical range for this ratio is 50 to 70% within 30 days. This is the 70% ratio. In this example, Mike has spent 70% of his time interacting with 47% of his customers, which is very good. A typical value for this ratio is 30 to 40%. Now in the detail area of the report, you can see the first column is banner color, which corresponds to account type. The second column is account value from A to D. You can click on any column heading to sort the table by that column, so now you see all of Mike's A accounts on top. By default, A accounts are the most valuable and require the most attention. This index gives you the values associated with the symbols on this report. These are touch rates, so the expectation is that Mike will touch high-value A accounts at least once every 2 weeks. B accounts have a touch rate of every 25 days, down to D accounts, which are typically maintenance accounts and have a touch rate of once every 2 months. Accounts that are starred in the activity report indicate that Mike has not touched the account within the prescribed period, so here sole service may need attention. To look at the details, we can see the last touch on this account was just over 2 weeks ago on May 17th. You have the ability to change any account values or remove accounts from a user's list by clicking here. You can change the account value here. You can give the account a green banner, which generally means that it is an account targeted for growth by checking here. You can also check here if you want to remove an account from this user's list altogether. Please note that you have to click Update here to save any changes you make on this page.